Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. NC State's been on a roll lately, but a winning streak is only important if it continues to be a winning streak. By extending it, we'll see if they can get it done in this one. That's going to do it for us here on the pregame show. NCAA Football 14 action coming at you right now. Brett Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
Memphis, Tennessee, birthplace of the Blues. Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Both teams are lining up for the kickoff, and we're just about set to get this one underway. Billings fields it at the 2. And down he goes at the 27-yard line. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. They make the stop around the 27-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 27. Now he's scrambling. They'll bring him down at the 27. Zips it to the back. Brought down around the 31-yard line. The offense didn't appear to be in sync on that series.
4th down.
Jefferson is the punter. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. NC State staff and their fans have heard all week long their quarterback's going to play terribly on the road. I think their staff's got them ready to prove them wrong right now.
I think this staff really has rallied this entire team around some of that negative talk. And I think they believe in their guy that he can go on the road and make the plays and lead them to a big victory. Sometimes when you hit some adversity like that, you see teams circle the wagons. And I really believe this week they've done a great job of doing that. Now they just have to go out and execute the plan and go out and win this game.
From their own 39-yard line, it's 2nd down. Nice run there. Diggs picks up about 4 yards on the play. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line.
Super job here by the defense of filling the gaps on the line. If you keep stringing out plays like that, you can really shut an option attack down.
Williams to punt. He really got a hold of that one. Gets to about the 24-yard line.
When he made the decision to return the ball, I'm sure he thought there was going to be some room to run. But boy, did it vanish in a hurry. Still, he got something out of it.
Every drive's important in a tie game. I look for both sides to come out with some urgency. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Throws incomplete, broken up.
Brad, this corner just made a great play on the football. You wonder if he's starting to maybe get into the mindset of this quarterback, and maybe the quarterback's going to look in the other direction to try to come up with a completion.
87's getting the ball. 87's getting the ball.
And he's taken down around the 35-yard line. So he keeps it, and he gets a big first down.
The quarterback made a very good decision here not to pitch. He saw a break in the defense and just hit it for a big gain.
From their own 35-yard line, it's first down. He scrambled. He's tackled at the 36-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 39. He rifles it to the left. He's got it with room to run. That's a great tackle at the 21.
The offense caught him flat-footed to convert that 3rd and long. You can tell by the coach's reaction that that is a huge disappointment.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's first down and 10. Runs it, and he stopped short of the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 3 yards on the play. That makes it 2nd and 14.
In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. They'll knock him down for a loss. That's a great stop by the All-American.
This guy is such a great player, Brad. When we see this guy at the award show at the end of the year, we're going to have to give him an extra suitcase to bring home all of his awards.
So another 3rd down here, and this time it's 3rd and long. They come out in a 5-wide set. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Gain of 6 on the play. That brings us 4th and 11.
Kicks up, and it sails through the uprights. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
The Tigers were ranked 20th. That performance showed that they are capable of moving much higher. This game was tighter than spandex on a sumo wrestler. The Tigers top it off with a 7-point win.
Reese, 3-0 here. Hadley has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. From the 5-yard line, he's out to the 30. Across midfield, at the 30, to the 20, the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And he converts the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Got to wonder right now which offense is going to open this thing up a little bit.
I think the answer will be which offensive coordinator is willing to take a chance or two to try to open some plays up. Because right now, not only are they losing the battle up front, but they're really not testing the defense downfield at all.
Tackle made at about the 27-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Good job by the junior linebacker to read the run and limit the play to a short gain.
From their own 27-yard line. Second down. Swings it out left to the halfback. And he is drilled at the 26-yard line. Drop back a yard.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
Check, tight right. Pull out there, check it out, it's out there. Here we go.
And they got him.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long. Smith is the deep man awaiting the return. And he's taken down at the 40.
Well, this has really been stingy by both of these defenses. And the question is, can they keep this pace up, though?
I think that's a big challenge for them to be able to continue to play like this. Right now, the emotion of the game is favoring the two defenses, but I get a feeling it's a matter of time until one of these offenses starts clicking.
Both squads are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next drive. North Carolina State is up by 4. Gets rid of it quickly, and that was almost picked.
Brad, this guy had a huge year last year, but look at him now. I think he even looks bigger than he did a year ago. Look for him to have a huge year.
From the 40-yard line, it's second down. Pitches it, and he's got a lane. Tackle at about the 31.
Gain of 9 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
And they get nice yardage on that run. They keep it on the ground and get the first down.
Give credit to the big boys up front. They did an excellent job of allowing the back to get nice yardage there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. He gets hit out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Inside handoff. He's taken down at the 15.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. Just throws this one away. North Carolina State holds a 4-point lead. Takes it left side, and he's brought down to the backfield.
Well, I think it's safe to say the defense had his number on that one. It can be very frustrating for a running back when he's stopped before he even gets going.
We played 1 quarter. The Wolfpack lead 7-3. Back to the action here in the 2nd quarter. It's been a good one and a tight one at this point. Quick throw incomplete, wanted his receiver.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
He gets it up, and he got it. Mitchell gets set to kick this one away. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Got an opening. Good outside run there. Jamison gains 7 there on the speed option. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. He fights forward to about the 33. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line.
Gain of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 1.
Jefferson awaits the snap.
You're always looking for the home run return, the big highlight. Didn't happen there, but he still got him a couple yards.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. North Carolina State is up a score. And down he goes at about the 39-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
From their own 39-yard line. Second down. Makes it out to about the 50.
It's great when a running attack comes through for the first down like this. It makes an offense so much more versatile.
Again, he'll get the call. And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
That play was over before it got started. That was just a case of the offensive line getting beat at the snap of the ball.
It's 2nd and 12. Ball on their own 48. Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he's level at the 39.
Gain of 13 on the play. First down.
And they make the stop at the 29-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back.
That'll make it 2nd and 8.
So it's 2nd down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. On the ground with the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
North Carolina State is up by a touchdown. He's hit and got away. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
6 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. tackled after positive yardage.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. First down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. He laterals the ball. They'll bring him down at the 14. And this is the 10th play of the drive. They go with a toss. Brought down around the 25-yard line. From the 25-yard line. 3rd down. Fires out to his receiver. And he's tackled at the 14-yard line.
Gain of 11 yards. That makes it 4th and 8.
North Carolina State can make this a 2-possession game with this field goal. Kicks away, and it splits the uprights. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese?
We've been locked in on what's going on in Columbia. And for South Carolina, they've lost 2 in a row. The Razorbacks cruise by 17.
Thanks, Reese. A 10-point game here, 13-3. They line up to kick this one away. Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Their last drive broke down, and they punted. What do they have in store this time out? He laterals. He tackles him for a loss.
You know, these backwards plays can have a psychological impact. It can damage a team's confidence if it keeps happening.
From their own 24-yard line. 2nd down.
90 is a Mike. Ready. Red 68. Red 68.
Nice run there. A 4-yard gain by the halfback on the option.
4 yards. That makes it 3rd and 7.
Quick. 90 is a Mike.
Zips it to the back. And he hits him hard at the 29. A gain of 1.
This was just a little dump-off pass to the halfback, but it was very well defended, keeping them from moving the ball very far downfield.
These special teams have done it before, blocking punts. It looks like they're coming after this one. He makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line.
You know, this offense is doing a pretty good job moving the football. The problem is they're not coming up with touchdowns. The offensive coordinator who's been up here next to us, Brad, the booth next to us, he's actually just taken off his headsets, and I think he's going down to the field to be next to the quarterback and the rest of this offense to try to engage with them to realize how important it is to finish these drives.
Makes the 1st down catch. He's tackled around the 45-yard line.
12 yards. First down.
From the 45-yard line. 1st down. Halfback's got it on the quick throw. He goes out of bounds at about the 45. They completed it, but for a minimal gain.
It's not much, but at least it's positive yards.
Steps out of bounds around the 43-yard line. 3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 35. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. Knocked out of bounds at the 19. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
from the 19-yard line. It's first down.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Down.
Throws it to the outside. Quick throw into the end zone. Touchdown.
They looked awesome on that play. A well-thrown football and a great effort to get the ball into the end zone.
So the referee initially calls it a catch, but we'll get a second look at it here and determine if he was in bounds when he hauled it in.
And that play happened so fast that it was very tough to tell if he was able to get a foot down or not.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So after the review, the verdict is that it was no catch.
They missed it on the field, but that was a bang-bang play. The important thing is they got the call right.
Mike 51,
And he's taken down at the 23-yard line.
Well, the defensive line got such a good push up front that there was no one on the offense to account for the linebacker. And he got through almost untouched.
NC State's going to have to use their second time out of the half. They'll line it up again on third down. Throws, and that one's going to hit the ground, incomplete.
No intended receiver on the play. That brings us 4th and 15.
He gets it up, and it's long enough, and he got it.
That one looked like cake for this kid. Chalk up 3 points for the offense.
16-3, North Carolina State. Mitchell has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense is looking to be a little bit more successful with this drive as they had to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. That's a great tackle. The 39-yard line.
What we're seeing right now is just a great connection between the quarterback and his receivers. They make these plays look effortless.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39. He's scrambling. And he dives forward.
This is a pretty tough guy, and he's a great leader. He's going to do whatever it takes to help his team.
Memphis will have 1 timeout remaining. Stays in bounds to make a nice catch.
Quarterbacks just love this scenario. He had his man one-on-one on a corner route versus man coverage, and you just saw it. It results in an easy first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. He's going to try and scramble. And he's sacked.
Loss of 3 on the play. That brings us 2nd and 13.
He's on the run. Tackle made around the 36-yard line.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings us 3rd and 12.
Throws, and he's right there to knock it away.
Baker was the intended receiver on the play. That makes
4th down. They'll call on the field goal unit. The kick is up. Well, they leave 3 points on the field there. Still, our score, 16-3, North Carolina State. The defense was able to keep them out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. Under pressure, he lets it fly. And it's going the other way. He's taken down at the 41. So we've played 2 quarters. North Carolina State in front, 16-3.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. Nobody's been able to run the football in the first half. Neither ground game really got anything going. And you know, an offensive line, David, has to work in unison. They have to be like the Rockettes. They have to be in perfect step. And these guys, they were dancing to their own tune.
It's the biggest Rockettes I've ever seen. Goodness gracious.
Ugliest ones, too.
Yeah. Well, the big fat boys do have to work together. The big uglies, and they got to step together. And you can't allow guys to run through clear. And you see tackles for a loss, especially in the run game when it's this unsuccessful in the first half. You know they're not all working together. And there's too many guys that are getting penetration and making plays. So they got to get it shored up. Run blocking is the thing they like to do the best. They like to get their big meat hooks on you, grab you, and hold you. And, you know, to be honest, they got to do a better job of it if they want to get some successful running game going in the second half.
Just about time to get you back out for the second half. Brad and Kirk will be along in just a second. You're looking forward to keeping an eye on everything around the country here. Got a good game score.
We're locked and loaded. We got all the big screens going. You're going to be looking to hand out some helmet stickers later. Yeah. We loaded, man.
I'll try. You think you can keep on your shoes in the second half?
I'll try to. Are they stinky?
Yes. Brad and Kirk, you're at a safe distance. Take it away.
All right, Reese and David, thanks, guys. Second half action just about ready to start here. He'll return it from the 3. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. They're set to go for another round. Hands it to the back. Tackle right around midfield. From the 50, first down. Pass is tipped away.
That's what the defensive back coach likes to see. His kids reacting when the ball's in the air and then making the play.
And down he goes at midfield. Third down, and they need to get it inside the 40. He wants it all.
A lot of the credit for this big play has to go to the offensive line for keeping the pressure off so that the quarterback can find his open man.
So after the big pass play, we've got a first down. Fires out quickly to the tailback, and they make the stop at about the 9-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Man left, man left. Four down, 51, Mike. Mike 51.
Snags it complete out of bounds, though, and they're going to lose yardage.
Illegal touching. Offense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, and with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
And here's another third down.
Well, I love the toughness here by this quarterback of sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
Kicks up, and it sails through the uprights. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. NC State's the type of team, when you look at them, it looks like their defense sort of just feeds off itself.
I think the energy is there, Brad, but I think it really starts up front with their defensive line and their linebackers, the way they're being able to just win the battle at the line of scrimmage. I think it's giving them confidence, and it's allowing them to play more downhill where they can attack this offense.
Up the middle for a nice game.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
From their own 22-yard line. 2nd down.
90 is a mic. Ready. Green 90. Green.
He gets hit out of bounds right around the 24-yard line. Harris picks him up 2 yards with that catch. Makes the catch and look out, and they push him out at the 33. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line.
90 is a mic.
Gives it to the back. He makes it to the 35-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Double tight, double tight. 3 down. 90 is a mic. Ready. Green 19. Green 19.
They go to the left for a nice gain.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. 3rd down.
And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. And he's level at the 47.
That'll move the chance for another Memphis. 1st down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
90 is a mic.
Quick pass.
It's all about chipping away at the defense. Even short yardage completions can have a way of building a quarterback's confidence.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
90 is a mic. Ready. Wide 80.
Passes in, and it's picked off by the safety. He's at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And he scores. Touchdown. And he hits the PAT. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He's to the 20. He's taken down at the 25. The Tigers are just falling apart in this quarter. I mean, are there any positives you can even use to motivate the team right now?
Well, as bad as it looks and feels right now, there's still over a quarter of football to be played. You just got to forget about the mistakes, try to get a little bit of momentum created, and get confidence back in this quarterback being able to make plays for you.
And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 27. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Open receiver, no good.
Throwing the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Here we go, D, get off the field. 90 is a Mike.
Looks middle, got his back. And he's tackled around the 32-yard line.
Smith with the tackle at the 32-yard line. That brings up 4th and 3.
Smith awaiting the return. Signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 30-yard line.
So we're just about ready to return to action.
Four down. Mike 51. Run.
Tackled after a decent pickup. Diggs comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 35. Brought down around the 34-yard line. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
Throws it in a hurry. They'll bring him down right around the 36-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Not much of a gain for the wide receiver, but at least he made the catch and got himself some positive yards.
Billings is back deep to return. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line.
Return for a gain of 9 yards.
They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll be looking for a little more out of their offense on this possession.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
Runs it left for a decent gain.
Gain of 4 yards. That brings him 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 40.
3 down. 90 is a Mike. Ready. Line 80.
Now he's scrambling, and they got him. And how about the athleticism of that defensive end? Great sack right there.
Great pressure there from the defensive line. They couldn't double team this guy because of the blitz, and he just got to the quarterback with his speed.
We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
3 down. 90 is a Mike. Here we go.
And he is drilled at the 30.
Man, as an offensive lineman, this is the worst thing that you want to see, is your quarterback not only getting sacked, but getting hit like that. Those linemen better pick that quarterback up and start doing a better job of taking care of him.
Jefferson to punt. Smith fields it at the 30. Made a few guys miss on his way to a quality return. The defense really stepped up to force that 3 and out on the last drive. Taken down at about the 43-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. One more quarter to play. This one appears to be well under control. 26-3, North Carolina State. Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Down.
Scrambling around. He's tackled around the 50-yard line.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Down. Easy, kill.
He scrambles. He dives, and he'll be marked down.
Two times. Four down. Mike 51,
Quick out to his receiver. Tackle made at about the 37-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Harrison gets the call. He's at the 20. Gains his way to the 13-yard line.
First down.
From the 13-yard line, it's first down.
51, Mike 51.
Fires it out. And he tackles him hard at the 6-yard line.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Watch 9.
He gets out to about the 6-yard line.
No gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down.
Mike 51.
The running back gets 2 on the carry. Kicks away, and they tack on 3 points. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
The Volunteer Navy has arrived. Tennessee set to run through the tee in Knoxville. The Longhorns defense is frothing at the mouth after the pick 6. All locked up, 17 apiece.
I don't expect that score is going to hold, but boy, that would be an upset. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He just drills this one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. NC State's defense, they've got the it factor.
The it factor, the swagger, whatever you want to call it, when they take the field, they know they're better than you. And as a group of 11, they play like they know they're going to stop you.
Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game and try to avoid injuries. He's on the run. He's taken down around the 26-yard line. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 26.
Here we go.
Caught out in the open. He's knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
This guy has that innate ability to get just enough distance from a defender to make a completion possible. You don't see it from every receiver, but this guy's got it.
Tosses out to the tailback on the screen. Tackle at about the 45.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
It's second down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker.
90 is a Mike. Watch the curve.
goes, right around the 50. A 1-yard gain on the play.
This young wide receiver has the raw ability to make some big plays. That was a good job there by the defense to stop him for a short gain.
We've got a 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 49. They come out in an empty backfield. He's going to try and scramble. He's at the 40. And they make the stop at the 33-yard line.
That's another first down, Brad. And right now, you can just really feel and sense the rhythm that this offense is in. Their ability to pick up first downs, just pushing this defense further and further down, back deep into their own territory.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. Now he tries to buy some time. And he's tackled around the 33-yard line. And he didn't get much on that scramble before they drilled him.
Brad, that's a great way for the quarterback to get himself injured. He needs to be a lot more careful out there.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
Out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
That'll make it 35.
From the 29-yard line, it's 3rd down.
90 is the mic.
Just under 3 to go in regulation. Tackled after a decent run up the gut. And this is the 10th play of the drive. 5 wide.
90 is the mic.
It's on the ground. They fall on it. And they'll get him in the backfield. Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation.
90 is the mic.
Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here.
Wide 80, hot, wide.
Makes it out to about the 16. And this is the 12th play of the drive.
Get that quarterback. Get off him. 90 is the mic.
It's intercepted.
Boy, another interception. You know, you look at this offense and they're making mistakes, but how about the effort and the tenacity from this defense? Even with the big lead, they're not giving up. I think they want to continue to blow this team out.
From their own 20-yard line. 1st down. Nice run there as they work the outside.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
He makes it to the 28-yard line.
That's a gain of 2.
It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. Under a minute left in the game. Gives it off. Well, the stop made there late in the 4th quarter, but this game's been over almost since the beginning. And I think it's time for everybody to head to the locker room. The coach gets the 150th win of his career, Herbie. It just goes to show you what a really fine coach he is, and we want to congratulate him. Williams is the punter. NC State's team right now aware that they are a team. Hey, their star didn't shine today. Everybody else picked up the pace, though.
I think we all came in expecting to see that star player really shine. And the fact that they didn't have a great game from him and still won the football game, boy, I walk away from this game as a viewer just thinking even that much more about this team than maybe what I thought prior to the football game.